New wife, look, come close. Open your eyes, because what goes around comes around.
Because I love girls in their 30s who right now their pool is small.
Okay.
Right? Their pool of men is small. The kind of men who approach them are men who either have kids or who are separated, who are divorced, or whatever the case may be. Are you saying they shouldn't get with a man who is separated simply because he's not fully divorced? What would have gone wrong?
They always say there's a thin line between love and hate.
It's crazy.
The way you love someone is the same way you can hate someone. And that thin line is there.
That's scary, man.
Yeah, it's scary.
This is Real Dilemma Podcast with Regina and Dorcas.
Hey guys! Welcome to Real Dilemmas Podcast. My name is Dorcas.
And I'm Regina.
Sorry. Welcome to your favorite podcast.
Yes.
And we are your favorite hosts.
Yeah.
Dorcas.
And Regina.
Welcome guys to another episode. Hope you've been good. Hope you've been well. Hope the weather hasn't been too hot for you because
it's been hot for us.
It's been really, really hot.
It's really hot, guys.
But we've been getting by. But for some people, it's really, really hot.
What do you mean, really, really? What?
For some people, it's really, really hot.
It's really hot.
But for me, I don't think it's that bad.
Really? It's bad.
It's
bad.
not that bad.
It's bad. You come out of the shower and you dry yourself, and next thing you're sweating.
Yeah, true, but it's
bad.
manageable. It's manageable.
And this weekend apparently is going to be up there as well. So guys, stay hydrated. Wear your sunscreen.
Does that sunscreen really do anything?
It does, guys.
What does it do?
Don't let them say, oh, black people, we get it.
I'm not saying we don't get sunburns. We do get sunburns.
No, aside sunburn, it protects you from the rays of the sun. Like the high rays of the sun.
But it does not make you...
I mean, actually this week I saw a video that someone was saying that sunlight does not necessarily relate to skin cancer. Because that's the point of like wearing sunscreen. Because apparently if you're too exposed to the sun, you can get skin cancer. I don't know how true that is. Please research. But someone sent a video this week saying, oh, it doesn't affect
skin cancer.
Yeah, but I don't know how true that is. But either way, it's not a bad thing. Just put it on your skin.
But I also think it depends on your skin type. Because it's hotter in Africa.
Yeah.
And skin cancer is not as rampant over there as it is here.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know. Check, please. Google is your friend.
Google us.
NHS.org is your friend. Or NHS.org.com.
.co.uk.
Yeah, that one. Please do your research.
Yes.
How have you been?
I've been good.
I've
been very busy. What are you doing?
How so?
Why are you?
Because you had a busy weekend, but it wasn't like stressful. It was fun.
No, but that weekend was after a busy week. So for me, I think you noticed, you said it, that the one way I unwind is by enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Dorcas was like, normal people, when they were tired and they want to unwind,
I kid you not, normal
they
people
want to sleep, they will sleep.
Rest.
But Regina, I want to be outside.
She'll have a stressful day, a stressful week.
Yeah. And
then turning up for her is unwinding. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it is actually. I don't know, it's just being outside, enjoying, having a good time. Yeah. I think for me, when the stress or the tiredness I get a lot is mental, not necessarily physical, because I've got such high energy. You guys know, I've got such high energy. So I think for me to sleep, I'm very tired. But most of the time, I'm just mentally drained from the week, because it's just been a lot of basketballs.
So your week has been stressful.
It's been really
I think
stressful
your week is usually like stressful from like Monday till a particular
Monday to like Thursday-ish. Then from Friday,
not as
Thursday night, Friday to the weekend. It's still a bit because of I drive a lot. I go out a lot, driving for work a lot. Yeah. So it's like that's a stress. But other than that, it's been good. Just work, life, children. Nothing interesting really. I'm looking forward to summer holiday.
Yes,
what about
next
you?
Week. Yes, I am as well.
Well, how was your week?
This week has been stressful because I've had to do like a lot of things in preparation for next week.
Which is what's happening next week? What's happening next week? Guys, some people have just snaked me. They snaked me.
Nobody's snaked.
So they've decided, Dorcas here and someone behind the camera, they've decided to go on holiday. And they're going on holiday next week. And
speaking of holiday,
they're not taking me with them.
Don't mind that she's going when we get back.
But
not going like almost immediately.
But I want us to go on a holiday.
Yeah, together.
We've not been on holiday together outside of the country.
True.
And we need to.
Fun fact: this is my first holiday outside the country.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it your first?
No.
No,
it's not her first.
I forgot you're always going.
No, what they call
Ajala travel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, it's my first, and I've always made excuses. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't go with kids. It was too stressful. Oh, I don't have money. I don't have money, but I'm spending money on other things. Do you get?
We said this the last
time, yeah. But it's my first, and I'm not even going with the entire squad because I don't want to be stressed.
But you're going, yeah.
I'm going with just one.
I think it's a decent. You're gonna have a good time.
That's a prayer. That's the hope.
What?
What did you say?
What did you say?
I said we're gonna have a good time. 100.
She said we're gonna have a good time.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Yeah, we will. 100%.
Guys, I'm so pissed off, and you know.
But you're not going, and you don't go to have fun when you go.
Yeah, but I want to go with my girls. Like it's different.
I know it's
different. You know it will be different.
I know it's different.
The little Birmingham that we went to the last time. You know how we enjoyed ourselves. So imagine being out of the country, no kids, just having a good time. But anyway, we still got plenty of time. Hopefully someone's birthday.
Hopefully we don't get to do it when we're 56, 58.
No, it's not even possible. This year, by God's grace, we'll travel together.
Even if it's 2-3 nights.
Yeah.
We should.
But anyway.
Right.
Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let's get into the word of the day.
So my word of the day today is slander.
Slander.
Slander. What does that mean, you ask?
I still love celebrities complain of people slandering
your name, exactly.
So
you're in the ballpark of it.
Yeah, okay. What does it mean?
So it basically means the action of making false spoken statement which can be damaging to a person's reputation.
And only people who have things to lose talk about slander.
Yeah. Or if you don't have anything to lose, you might still be pained if someone is slandering
but
you.
You won't use the word slander. You'll be like,
yeah, they're lying on me.
Yeah.
So an example, it is gossip. Sorry, is it gossip or is it slander? So that depends on whether it's true or not.
So in a sentence?
I actually don't have it in a sentence, but
I even just said it. Slander someone's name.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I should have got it in a sentence, but I didn't. But yeah, we can figure it out. Ask Google, ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
But I'm sure you get the gist
with slander, in regards to like gossip, it's different. The difference between slander and gossip is like with slander there could be legal implications.
True.
So that's where you really use it when you're like in court and stuff. Like it's slander, and that's why we always allege everything we say on here.
Allegedly.
Everything is alleged. Alright, so that's my word of the day. What's yours?
So my slang of the day is shege.
Mm.
Shege is a Nigerian pidgin term often used to describe a difficult, challenging, or unpleasant situation, encompassing various forms of hardships. Adding pro max to shege intensifies the meaning.
Shege.
So when you say shege, quick one. The last episode, my mom called me and corrected me. I think
what did you say?
My slang was
wahala,
or something like that. Yeah, I think it was wahala.
I think
and my mom called me and corrected me. And she said it's not a pidgin term. That wahala. Yeah, that's what she said. That is Hausa.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Actually, I think I knew, but it's still classified as a Nigerian pidgin.
I think because we use it as a slang.
Yeah.
So what does it mean in like the Hausa term? Is that what?
That's what
the
it
same
means.
thing.
Yeah.
But it's just an Hausa word.
Yes, that is actually Hausa. Yeah.
I love that.
Just like shege.
Thanks, mommy, for schooling us.
Yeah, just like shege, mommy. I know it is Hausa.
Is shege Hausa?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Oh.
It's Hausa, but it's termed Nigerian pidgin. Like a lot of languages from the east, the west, and the north. South, not so much of the south.
What's the south of Nigeria? What's
Bayelsa, Port Harcourt.
They south. I thought they were like east and stuff.
No. East is your people.
So much. So shows how much I know about Nigeria.
East is you guys.
What do you mean, you guys?
Igbos.
Oh my. Okay, yes.
Yeah, mostly Igbos.
And the west is me too.
I'm sure you're west. Yeah, east and you're west. I'm in between.
Yeah, in the middle.
I'm in the middle belt.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what shege is.
Shege, banza. What's that?
Even the
Banza is
Hausa.
Hausa as
It's
well.
very Hausa. Yeah.
So this is how I know shege. When you do like this,
So saying you would show someone shege is like I will show
I
you
will deal with you.
pepper and I will deal with you.
That's deep.
Yeah. Then when you now say I will show you shege Pro Max.
Hey,
The level of shege I will
just
show
kill me
you
right here.
is wild. It's
Oh,
wild.
that's not nice.
Shege.
So is there a way to use shege in a positive way?
No.
No.
It's
So
definitely not
it's just
positive.
a negative term.
Yeah, it's very negative.
Cool.
Um,
Shege Banza Pro Max. Put everything together. I will show you Shege Banza Pro Max.
So, into the dilemma of today. The
What's
question
going
is, what are the something implications of marrying young?
Oh,
What are the negative implications of marrying young? Right?
Okay. So where does this stem from?
So it stems from Stella Damasus and the whole situation around her and her ex-husband. Stella, who is, as most of you know, if you don't know her, you're probably a Gen Z or way too young. You know, of course you know.
What do you mean? We're the same era.
Sorry, no this.
Stella Damascus.
Yeah, people call her Stella Damascus.
Damasus.
Damasus,
It's
yes.
Damasus.
So Stella
Yeah, she was a
is,
legend.
yeah, like the likes of she was part of the top three.
Omotola, Genevieve.
There is no Stella without Omotola, without Genevieve. Those three, and then Rita Dominic.
Rita Dominic,
Regina
Regina.
Asker.
I think Regina was
Regina
before.
Asker was before Stella Damasus.
Yeah, I think so, because she's. I don't know.
Regina Asker, Domitila. Is it Domitila?
No, that's the character.
That's
the
the
character.
That's
That's the character in the movie.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Regina Asker will be around that
Yeah,
time
but
as well.
before the Stella's era. So there is Stella, Omotola, and Genevieve.
And Rita.
Rita. So the story is, allegedly, we're not here to slander, allegedly.
Right.
So Stella Damasus, Nollywood actress who was married to, she was married in her early 20s. According to her, I watched an interview with her and Teju Babyface. She was married in her early 20s. She met her late husband, her first husband, at 17, got married at 21, and he died.
She met him at 17.
Yeah, she met him at 17.
Wow.
He died really early, and then she remarried to a friend of hers. According to her, they were friends, and they got married, and the marriage lasted for 8 months.
So, yeah.
And that was her second marriage. And then the controversy all started when she got with her third husband.
Okay.
So she got married to her third husband, Daniel Ademinokan. I hope I'm pronouncing the name well.
Okay.
She got married to him, and they relocated to the US. So the controversy started when Stella got married to Daniel. Let's just call him Danny.
Yeah.
Dan. Got married to Dan, and Dan allegedly was married to Doris Simeon at the time.
Okay.
So
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, she's also an actress, but she was big in the Yoruba scene.
Okay.
Not so much in the English
Okay.
scene. So she got married to Doris's ex-husband allegedly, and then they relocated to the US. So the controversy started when Doris came online and was crying, saying, Stella and Danny took her child to the US without her consent. Yes, and the boy was really young at the time. So a lot of actors.
Is there like did someone come out to us? Was there truth about that? Or?
Yeah, they actually went with the boy.
Oh wow.
They went with the boy, but Doris is claiming that she did not know that he was going to go with Stella and the boy kind of thing. And some actresses were now split, siding Doris, some siding Stella.
Okay.
By the way, Danny is also a director. He makes movies.
All right.
So they're all in the same industry. So it was kind of a thing of people were saying she snatched Doris's husband, and Doris was her friend.
Oh wow. Okay.
But according to the interview Stella did, she said at the time it's not like they were friends. They just worked in the same industry.
Did she snatch the husband?
So Stella and Daniel never came out to do any interview to say that they got together while he was still married.
Okay.
So they just didn't say anything. And like we said, even if they did, they will not come out.
They will not come and
exactly.
They won't.
But they got together. Doris had an issue with it. Years down the line, they became cool, obviously, because the boy had to go between mommy and daddy and kind of thing. So Stella and they became a blended family in the US. Stella, by the way, has 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
So they became blended and all of that. Now, many years later, 2021, I believe. I'm not sure. 2021-ish, news came out that Stella and Daniel got separated.
Okay.
And according to Stella, she found out online that her husband was no longer coming back to the house.
Is it a pandemic or an epidemic or whatever it is with men? What is with men or people breaking up with their spouses online? What's happening? If you look back, what's his face? What's his name?
Who?
Yule Doce.
Yes.
The wife, May, she came out to say she found out with everybody online. That's how I was on the... And then, obviously, I don't know about Two-Face and Annie, but we all found out online.
So there's speculation. What's going on? There's speculation here and there that there is no way you did not know that.
No.
But then, in her interview, she said, yes, they had issues in the family and he traveled.
Okay.
So like every marriage, they had issues. So they were probably not in speaking terms or whatever, but he traveled. And then she found out that he wasn't coming back. And that she put a call through, and then he told her, yes,
that's very cowardice.
I'm not coming back.
That was very cowardly.
So the same way he stood up and left Doris, without prior notice.
But
it's the same way he stood up and left.
Can we blame him? It's usually, I always say this thing, the way you got him most of the time is the way you're going to lose him.
So a lot of people are saying it's actually karma.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but it's looking like it.
It actually looks
it's looking like it. And it happens a lot, usually. Girls that feel, or women that feel like they, especially if you know if man is in a relationship or a marriage, and then you know and you stand there and you collect the man, don't think you won any prize, because best believe the same way you got him, someone else will take him. So it could be karma, but we don't know. Who are we?
But my only issue is with that word karma. I feel like karma is too deep.
Why is it deep?
Because karma is like you're losing everything, not just the man. Like bad things start to happen to you because of what you did. Karma
is you're reaping what you sow, basically.
But if the man is leaving and the man is not a very good man, is that karma?
Yeah.
That's God saving you from.
But then it's still karma because you're losing something.
And you're losing him how you got him.
It's a consequence of your action. You knew before going into something that this man was someone. You're technically.
But that's the thing, we don't know if she knew.
Okay,
let's say if she knew,
she would know.
No.
Then the same circle.
No, hold on.
She might not know. Sorry, you might not know whether they've broken up or not, because men can lie. But the fact that you know that this person has someone that possibly has not fully divorced and they've not fully separated.
What if they were fully separated, but they were not divorced?
Yeah, she might have to see. I see karma as actions to your, like, consequence to your actions, whatever that may be. Oh, sorry, my alarm. Whatever that may be, it might not even be about the man. It might be God teaching you, giving you some lesson that you committed.
So now, let me ask you this question, because I love girls in their 30s who right now their pool is small.
Okay.
Right? Their pool of men is small. The kind of men who approach them are men who either have kids or who are separated, who are divorced, or whatever the case may be. Are you saying they shouldn't get with a man who is separated simply because he's not fully divorced?
I would say you need to wait it out.
Till he's fully divorced?
Yeah. Because he's still married until divorced. Forget separation.
Even though he's separated, maybe he's separated for a year, 2 years.
Is this separate? The law is the law. If you're married and you're not divorced, you're still married. Separation is fine. They might be separating. They might separate just to work things out and come back together.
No, separation like they're not together anymore.
Yeah, but they still, for me, if I'm to advise anybody, or if it's me, God forbid, I won't be in that position. But if I am, I need to wait for you to be completely
divorced.
Done. I don't want anybody's prayer. Kind of I don't want someone praying, and then I'll be catching the prayer on my head because I
think it's not straightforward.
It's never straight. I don't think it's ever straightforward.
I don't think it's because imagine a lady in her 30s waiting till, like, there are relationships now who are probably still thriving and they got together when
they were not fully
separated.
Divorced.
They were not, like, no ink on paper, but they were separated and done.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Like you said, it's not a one-way thing. It's not straightforward, right? My advice is in an ideal world. If we're in an ideal situation, if I'm having to advise someone, that's what I'll tell the person.
Yeah.
Wait till he's divorced, because you just never know. They might come back together. Something might happen. If you get with him, they've not divorced. If anything happens to the man, you're not getting anything. It's still the wife that will collect. There's just so much to deal with that. So I would advise you to wait. You're already 30. So that's another conversation we should go into.
Adding 3 more years.
Well, you're already in the 30. You're already in the 30. If you want,
what
if
if
it's because
waiting
of
will take
children,
you to 40s?
Well, if it's because of children, go and freeze your eggs. If it's because of children, you want go and freeze your egg. I just feel like it's not. I'm just saying, ideally, that's how I would advise. But like I said, it's not. We're not necessarily in an ideal world.
Exactly.
Things don't always go the way we plan. So if you do find yourself in that, and then things happen later down the line, that's when I say it's your karma. It's what you have. It's the cross you've carried. You've chosen to carry. So deal with it, and which is why I feel Sarah. Hey, who is Sarah? Who is that?
Stella.
I feel like Stella is dealing with it. I feel like
think she's handling it well.
I think so. Even if it's karma, it could also be God saving her from a terrible person.
Exactly, yeah.
But when people say karma, it's more like, well, you're reaping what you sowed. So you took a man that was not even divorced.
I get
what do you expect?
So what interested me so much about this is the interview she did. She said that she felt like she got married really early, and the way her husband loved her, late husband loved her, was she enjoyed it so much that she wanted that again.
Yeah.
And I think she somewhat got blinded and then got with this other person. She even said something about religion making her getting married to the second husband.
Yeah,
because she was in a church and they were like, no, you can't be dating in the church, just get married.
And religion, when your husband passes, it's sort of, you are allowed to marry again.
Yeah, you are.
But technically, if it's like you divorce each other, you're not technically supposed to remarry. But that's another
conversation for another day.
That's another one. But anyway, speaking about like losses and stuff, right? No, actually, we didn't answer your first question.
No, I didn't finish the story.
Sorry.
So
there's some more.
Yeah. Hey. So after she did the interview talking about the marriage and blah 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 blah, Danny came out recently. That's why it's been trending again. He came out and made a video on live and said something like Stella was lying about the divorce, that claiming like she did not know that they were going to get divorced, and then he had receipts. He showed pictures of her emails, and he said she was the one who filed for divorce. But according to her,
what's she supposed to do?
She filed for divorce when he told her I wasn't coming back to the house.
Duh.
Exactly. So when I saw the receipts, I was like, that it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. And he also claimed that she was abusive to his son.
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly. He claimed that she was abusive to the son. So it was just a big mess. Stella has always been private.
Yeah, she's actually
so it's a bit messy bringing her out like that, I feel.
Okay.
So you were going to say, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to ask, you asked a question about like implication, like the emotional consequences.
Yes, of getting married
early. And then with her case, she then loses a spouse at that young age. Do you get what I mean? So like, what are the emotional consequences, would you say, when it comes to
of getting married early? I feel like for people who get married early, me inclusive, I feel like because you don't know who you are, you don't know yourself
fully.
Yes, you don't know yourself fully. If you're not careful and you're married to someone who is older, that person now molds you into who they want you to be. So it might not necessarily be who you really are. You might now end up becoming somebody that someone has molded you into without really knowing yourself.
And then at some point, because that's what will happen, at some point you will come into yourself.
Once you come into yourself, then there is a clash.
Then it's a problem.
Yes.
Then you are becoming, what are the words they use now? You have changed.
You're stubborn.
She's disrespectful.
You're disrespectful.
Or maybe they've now relocated to a different country. Oh, she's come to abroad.
She has changed.
No, it's not.
It just might be she came into her own when she moved.
Exactly, she became more exposed. Her mindset changed, things, and that's okay. Like changing as a woman is very constant. In fact, in life, change is the most constant thing.
It's the most constant thing.
So I think that's a very good point about.
Yeah, I just think it's just that change. So you guys have to be really careful, especially if you're young and you're trying to get married, yes, get married, but also try to find yourself in the process.
Yes.
Don't be too codependent.
We've spoken, I think we've talked about things like this in previous episodes, because it's like, even another point to yours about like marrying early, for me, you mentioned like, oh, if he's older, he might mold you. Even if he's young or old, you might get with someone that is such, his character is terrible, like maybe a narcissist or something. But because you're blinded by love at that age, which a lot of girls are very emotionally into their men at that age, it's like, you won't see the signs, you won't see the red signs, you know, that you're supposed to see when you're that young. So that's another like emotional implication.
Yeah.
And then imagine being that young and then losing a husband.
It's so sad.
I don't know how she did it.
It's so sad.
I don't know how she coped, but
she said, you know, her friends, her family came through for her. Her mom, her dad. I think one way to not completely lose yourself is to do things separately. So yeah, you're a couple. Yeah, you're always together, but have your own hobbies outside. Have your own,
outside
the marriage.
It's very
do
important.
your own thing outside the marriage.
Because you just never know.
Yes.
You just never know. It's not only divorce. It's not only, anything could happen. What's your opinion about remarrying?
So remarrying, I think there's nothing wrong with remarrying. So a lot of people are saying they are cut from the same cloth, because there is, speaking of, Daniel, by the way, is remarried at the moment in the US, yes. So he has another wife, meaning his third wife. He's on his third marriage, and Stella was on hers with him. Yeah. So a lot of people are saying, you know, the
guy is not wasting time
because they keep remarrying. I don't think there's anything wrong with remarrying. To be fair, if you find it on your fifth, all the best to you.
True.
If you find it on your sixth, all the best to you. Because some people go into marriage without necessarily knowing what marriage is about, and then when you're in it, you're like,
this is not what I want.
And then you're on your first, your second, your third. Because if you're not married, you're probably dating. Yeah. And when you're dating, you're on your first, your second, your third, your fourth.
Exactly.
The only difference is because it's not a marriage, it's not that big of a deal when you walk away from the relationship. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. What do you think?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. But I feel... you know that the boss is coming, right? Yeah. But I just feel like just being careful and like taking your time to heal from your previous experience or marriage or whatever it is. Take your time before you go into the next one.
So you take your time, you get into another marriage, and it's the wrong marriage, uncle. What do you do?
It depends on the person. If they want to keep marrying, because some people genuinely just love love and love companionship, right? Yeah, so if that's who you are, kudos to you. Whatever you see, you carry.
And then you move to the next.
You move on. But that's why if you look back at some of our parents, a lot of the mothers, right, when they lose their partner or they get separated from their husbands, some of them don't remarry. Most of them just decide, let me pour everything into my children, which is fine. But I feel like we shouldn't, what I want like the community to do is we shouldn't shame women that are like choosing to remarry.
Thank you very much. The stigma that comes to remarrying in Africa.
Especially with women. Men, it's not, you can marry 10 and 50. You want to say something?
So the stigma that comes with remarrying in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Is what I feel like makes most African women stay in abusive marriages. Stay longer than they should.
And then even when they separate, they choose not to marry. Not because they don't want to.
But because of what
people will say. And that's stigma.
No, it's terrible.
This production wants to say something.
Yes.
What about having 3 baby mamas? First marriage, 1 child. Second marriage, 1 child. Third marriage, 1 child. So you have 3 kids.
3 kids.
3 different daddies. My question is, what about, on to the next, until the 5th one, 5 kids, 5 daddies.
So I understand what you're saying. So what she's saying
that's a good question, actually.
So what she's saying is...
Yeah, repeat it, so that's...
Yeah, so she's saying, Busayo is saying, her question is, what about, or what did you say again? Something about it, about you getting married, having a kid, getting married again, having another kid, because every guy get married,
most of them would want
their own
child, yes,
their own children. So you go into the second marriage, you have another child. You go into the third marriage, another child. I understand what you're saying. There's a stigma with that, and I think the stigma is not it encompasses marrying multiple times. So it's beyond the number of children.
She said, move on to the next.
So moving on, you are having kids for everybody.
I actually have a different I have a different answer to that question, right? Because I wouldn't. It's not a stigma. I wouldn't shame the woman, but for me, if I'm in that situation, I'm not going to marry and keep having children. No, I won't, because if I'm young, if the woman in particular is a young girl, that's different. Yes,
she's a young girl.
She's a young girl. She marries. Maybe she's
21.
She marries.
3 years.
She has 3 years married. She has 2 children with that man, probably.
Another 3 years.
Then they separate, or he dies or something. Then she gets married to someone else. Now, it's up to the woman. You need to cap it at some point. Me, if I always use myself as an example. I'm not the type that want to have plenty of children anyway. So if I've had my 2 children, and then I get with someone else after that marriage, yes, I'll probably have one more, because maybe I want to have 3 children or 4 children. I might have one more too. But if at that point now, I've had my 2, so now I have 4. This second marriage now ends, or something happens, and I get, because I love, I want to get with someone else now. I'm not having kids with that person.
Can I tell you something? And I'll tell you this for free. You can take it to the bank and cash it in.
Okay.
Do you know, because you're a lover girl,
yeah,
that love that is making you marry multiple times will make you want to give that love. You want to have that child with that love.
For example, now. Look at Yabo.
That's her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yabo did not remarry.
No, she's with someone now.
Even till now, she has still not remarried.
But she's with someone
now. Now, she might not be willing to carry.
Exactly. This is my point. She's with someone now, and in an interview I was watching, they asked her that, are they going to get married? She said she doesn't know, because she's not too keen on marriage. But if it happens, So they asked, are you going to have another? She said no. Now, her and the man, which is where I'm getting to, if I'm that person, whoever I'm getting with has to have most likely I'll be getting with a more mature person anyway, that probably has had children of his own. So we're coming to an understanding that we're not getting to married for children. We're here to love on each other and be each other's companion. That is it. Because me, once I've got it with my car, why can't I keep having children with my husband? I love my husband so much. But Mama, I know that I'm not interested in having children again. So that's why I said it depends on the woman. Love is blind, but trust me, by the time she has gone through 1, 2, 3 of heartbreaks and whatever, I will be open. I will be open. I feel like
that's you personally. Now,
yeah.
No one.
But what I'm saying is, it's up to the woman now to put a cap. Because your question was that when does it get too much? When you leave one, you have children, leave another one, have children, leave another.
No,
for me, I don't think it's not a wise.
No, realistically speaking, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's
for
not
you
wise.
to have 5 children for 5 different men.
Thank you for different men.
Realistically speaking, it doesn't. Because what is beyond the cultural shame that comes with it.
Thank you.
It's not just the mental stress of having to deal with 5 different daddies.
Yes, and then the stress on the children as well. It's a lot. That's why I said it's now left to that woman to really pattern up. You need to know how you're doing your life, how you want your life to be. Because I wouldn't agree to a woman. Because that's not agreeing to
5, 6 different baby daddies. That's too much, realistically speaking.
But there are people that will do it.
No, there are people who will do it, but I think that's too much. I'm just saying, do not shame a woman who is marrying multiple times. Yes, just like you will not shame a woman who has multiple children from multiple marriages.
No, we won't
but
shame.
If you're doing 5, 6, haba, it's too much.
So that's what I'm saying.
Give or take 2 baby daddies.
Yeah, see, you can have
from 2 different marriages.
You can even have as much if you are capable of handling them. That's on you. The stress will be on you. But if we are to talk to a woman now, I would advise a woman to really sit down. And this is what I was saying, after your first, your second, sit down and know what you want out of life, right? Even if you're going to go into other relationships, still know what you want out of that relationship. If as a woman you really want children and that's what you love, go for it, right? But you know, say it's going to be a lot to deal with. If something happens to this one, you get with another one. I know that most women at some point they will not want.
So do you think it's better to, instead of remarrying multiple times, just be there and date?
Me personally, if anything happens, I've always said it. Obviously, we all don't know what tomorrow holds, and we don't know when we get to a certain situation, things might change. But my mindset currently, if anything happens, I'm not. Why am I marrying again? For what? I'm going to have a companion, but we don't have to marry. We don't have to sign on the dotted line. I don't think I need.
Yes, I'm like that too. I think the same way.
I just said all that on podcast. We have a companion.
No, but I actually think that way. I don't think there's any point in remarrying after.
I don't think. But if you're
I feel like marriage saves you from a lot, though.
What?
Because if you're not married, it means you are dating.
No, you don't have to date. You can have one. A lot of.
If it doesn't work,
the British people do it. You have a lifetime partner.
I understand what you're saying, but that's a Western mentality.
I have a Western mentality, okay, and I like it.
But in an African setting,
do we have to date?
You date the first one. Who says it's the next person you date that will work out?
No, dating is different. Dating is different from being in a relationship.
You're in a relationship with somebody does not mean the next relationship you get into after your divorce does not mean it to work out. There's a chance that you might break up with that person and date another person.
Yeah. Anyway,
so I just feel like marriage saves you from that. I'm not the type of person that will remarry.
It saves you, but if you're in a toxic marriage,
let me not say I'm not the type of person that will remarry. God,
you will.
Let's stop talking about remarrying.
It's not going to happen. We've only married once, and we're only married once.
Amen. So shall it be. But it's
But yeah. It's a very hard conversation, to be honest.
Yeah, it's tough
because I think the focus point should just be on not shaming women.
Not shaming anybody.
Or anybody, yeah.
Who is remarrying because their marriage did not work.
Yeah, we're not going to shame people for remarrying.
Would you rather they stay in an abusive marriage for 25 years and they're sad for that 25 years?
Yeah.
Or would you rather they stay in that marriage depressed, sad, miserable, all their hair, especially for women, their hair starts falling off, they lose weight, they lose themselves. I'm getting passionate.
You're getting
so yeah, if they want to, let them go instead of staying there. Because truth is, there are people who die in an unhappy marriage because they are not happy. They get depressed slowly and they die.
Yeah.
You get so we wouldn't. No.
Do you think like there are signs that people ignore? You know that question of marrying early. Do you think there are signs that women would or men would ignore because they're in that like early stage of a marriage?
Of course.
For example, her now, Stella, she got remarried after her husband died to someone that the marriage only lasted 8 months, or she said, right? So, do you think there were signs that she ignored?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I believe there are signs she ignored. She even said there are signs she ignored because she and the guy were really good friends, but felt the need to rush into the marriage because the church was against them dating in the church. Like, you guys, instead of dating, why not just get married, do it the right way? So she didn't even want to call the name of the church, but she said it's a popular church.
It will be. It's probably ridiculous.
I think there are signs. There are definitely signs you ignore, especially when you're young. Definitely.
Right. Let's move away from this, right, and let's quickly touch on why people announce breakups online before speaking to their spouse.
That's wild.
That is so ridiculous.
That's wild to me.
That is just like, why?
That's wild.
I get it that we're in a social media era, and to some extent I've been on the side where maybe you follow a couple now, maybe they have like a couples page, YouTube or Instagram and stuff, and you follow them and they could be doing all goals, doing marriage goals, they are showing us everything, and then all of a sudden they're not together anymore and they don't say anything. Right? I've been on the side where I'm thinking, we were invested in your life. We're invested, we're giving you money, we're giving you traffic, right? And all of a sudden you feel you don't owe us any explanation.
Yeah.
Even though they don't.
There was one couple that did that. I was so sad.
You know, it's so painful because like, I want to know what happened.
Yeah, there's this couple, I think they're in Dubai. Oh gosh, I can't remember. If you guys remember, please leave it down in the comments. They do like funny skits. The wife dances, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then they just went their separate ways. And he just deleted everything about her off his page. She deleted everything about him. She has like a light patch on her face. I don't know if you remember her.
I don't know.
I was so heartbroken. I saw it. I was like, what? And now he's remarried. She's not.
And that's the thing. It's always the men tends to remarry first or faster than the woman.
Yes, but then again.
Why is that?
Then again, I like the fact that they were private with it. Because yes, you're an internet couple, blah blah blah, but then again, you can choose not to. It's nobody's
But
business.
they all choose. Do you know what? They all choose not to say what happened, but they will come out and say, "We are breaking up."
I feel like the only people that owes that kind of respect our privacy in this time. I feel like the only people who owe us any sort of explanation are those ones that we met as a couple, like. They have like a couple channel. They have a couple.
Yeah, those
page.
are the ones.
Those are the ones that owe us. But if you're a celebrity,
do they really owe us though?
They do because we're invested in them because they're.
So what would you want them to come and tell you what actually happened?
No, not what happened, but that we're going our separate ways. Like those ones that say respect our privacy. Yeah, it's not like 2 months I go offline, I come back online. And I'm always consuming your content as husband and wife.
And then you come back and then you don't see
and then I
deleted
don't
everything. Everything
like,
in the past.
Hold up.
But the question is more on like the people that actually find out, like a woman finding out that, like Stella, people sending her videos.
No, that's wrong.
It's ridiculous. It's terrible now because
wrong.
why would you not speak to the person? Is it that bad?
That's wrong. And I always wonder what happens when you guys are so in love, to go from that place of being so in love to that point of you calling your partner or your ex-wife out online. Like what would have gone wrong?
They always say there's a thin line between love and hate.
It's crazy.
The way you love someone is the same way you can hate someone. And that thin line is there.
That's scary, man.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. That's why people should just try not to be bitter. It's easier said than done.
Guys, let us know in the comments, what do you think about this whole dynamic between Stella Damasus and Daniel Ademinokan? And now that he's remarried and his son now lives with him and his new wife.
The new wife? Where is she? She's in America,
She's in America. I think she's in Houston.
The new wife. Look, come close. Open your eyes, because what goes around comes around. Just be careful, Sha, because the guy is giving serial husband, serial marriage person. What should I say? He's giving someone that goes, and I mean maybe he's looking for his own one as well.
But I feel like it's so sad for Stella though.
Why is it so sad?
Because now she didn't just lose the guy; she lost him openly, right? And then she's also lost the child.
I don't think that she would. I don't think it's bad. I don't think she's. I don't feel very sorry for her.
She's
in the sense of the
son as well.
I know, but I feel like Stella, God has put her through things that has made her stronger.
She said so.
Yeah. You see, I feel like if she's been through, the one thing you can go through and come out of is death, like losing someone. So for me, if she's lost that one. She lost her husband, she went through grief and everything, came out, got with someone else, and then that lasted for 8 months. I'm sure that one she was just like, back, I ain't staying for nothing. Because she's probably been through like, I've lost the love of my life, possibly. What are you here and you're giving me stress? Move. This one too came, Yes, she bonded with the child. Yes, they had whatever life she wanted, but it didn't work out. I'm sure she's gone through so much to be able to make her stand strong at the end, and obviously with family's help as well. So yeah, man, it's all good, guys. We just wanted to bring this to you. We just wanted to touch on different things. Marriage is not easy. We all come here and say it all the time. So if you're in one and you're in a happy marriage, keep enjoying your marriage
and be grateful.
Yes, a lot of people are going through things out there. Forget what you're seeing on social media. It's all lies. Lies. No, it's all like, if you notice, good marriages hardly come out. You hardly see people promoting happy marriages.
No, people promote
there are few,
but people promote it. People promote happy marriages.
Where?
It's just
that's what I'm saying. It's the negative is trumping the positive, and I feel like a lot of people are not. They are not confident. They don't even want to bring it out because I don't want evil eye on me. Do you get? Because I know a lot of people in quotes happy marriages from what I see anyway, and they don't really talk out about it. And I've asked one lady before and she said, when I have haters everywhere, small me and my husband holding hands, I'm hearing, look at them, who do they think they are? Do you get? She gets all that. So for her, imagine her now being a social media person, she wouldn't really want to be putting that online. So that's what I mean, that a lot of people don't put the happy side. They put it, but truly happy side we're not seeing that online, you know.
As it should be. I think generally, not just marriage, I feel generally controversy sells.
Yes.
So any negative thing about the marriage, about a person, would fly faster than their happy posts.
Yeah, which is sad.
It's
it just
sad.
shows how sad of a generation we are.
Because for all we know, Stella was happy in her marriage for the longest.
Yeah.
But now they've gone their separate ways. They're
And
talking
we're
about
hearing
it.
everything.
We didn't hear anything. When she was happy, people were saying she was just doing it to spite Doris. Now she's actually divorced, and people are still saying so.
It's a karma. Oh.
Yeah, negative things.
You can't please people. And let's bring this to a close.
Yeah, bringing it to a close. Someone said, I read a comment. Someone said, this is a case of deceit meeting karma. Meaning the guy being deceitful, and then for Stella it's karma.
Yeah,
it
it sounds right.
It sounded
right. Yeah, because he's being deceitful, and she fell for it, and now she's reaping the.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it is what it is.
You guys, let us know what you think.
Be good
in the
people
comments,
out there.
please.
Be good. Do good. Be kind. Show kindness, and don't take another woman's husband.
Try not to.
I will end it on that. Say try not to. Don't take another person's.
No, by try not to, meaning do your investigation properly.
Yes, don't let them deceive you that they are separated or this. Men
Do your
can lie.
investigation. Don't go and marry somebody who is still married. But it's difficult because they would lie with their. They would lie.
They will lie with their mothers.
My mother's life.
They would lie.
In fact, some of
And
them,
meanwhile,
their mothers will help them lie.
I've seen stories, well, not in Africa, but like in the US, someone will come with divorce papers, but it's fake, and it's still married. It's fake.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy things. People will go to any length to lie and deceive somebody. Well,
right, guys.
Yes. Production is giving us signs. It's okay. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
We've come to the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let us know what you think about what we discussed. Leave your comments. We'll be responding in the comments.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you in another episode. Love.
Always. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.